Do you think she could actually beat like a male like champion? Like seriously, like on some real shit. Like I know she tough, but you think she could beat any man champion?
My opinion is girls, boys is boys.
Right.
A girl is gonna be a girl. I don't think a girl can beat a man.
We talked yesterday to Claressa Shields. You know who Claressa is, right? Obviously. She said that she wants to fight men and then threw out names of guys she could beat. She said she could beat Keith Thurman, she could beat Sean Porter, she could beat Triple G. When you hear Claressa say that, like, what's your reaction to that?
She's confident. She's confident in her ability and her skills, but that's pretty much what she's saying. I don't think she really want to get in the fight. I mean, in the ring with those fighters that she called out.
Here's the thing. You put Claressa Shields in the ring with a fighter at her weight class, at her same level, and she's going to be outmatched. There's a lot that goes into it. And it's one of those things that, things are easier said than done.
The boxing world reacted strongly after Claressa Shields claimed she could defeat Rolando Romero. Many fighters and analysts quickly disagreed, pointing out the clear differences in size, strength, and power. For most experts, a matchup like this seems very unlikely at the highest level.
Animal that she's not really prepared for. I think that there are fighters that she could beat, but no one at her level in men's professional boxing. It's just a different.
Former champion Sean Porter praised Claressa Shields, calling her one of the greatest female boxers ever. However, he also made it clear that competing against elite male fighters is a completely different challenge. According to Porter, the speed, strength, and power at the top level of men's boxing are on another level.
Man, it's cute. It's cute that, she's made it to the point that she's made it to. That is remarkable. That is very, very respectful. I think every fighter in the world, whether you're a man, woman, whatever, you should respect the things that she's done.
Right.
Styles make fights. That's a common saying in boxing, and that's 100% true. But along with that, she has the thing that I don't think realizes is that, whatever top boxer she's been in the ring with, I'm sure that top boxer was, took his foot off the gas pedal. And any fighter that isn't at that level is really defending himself against her because he's not on her level.
Terrence Crawford also shared his opinion. He suggested that Shields may not seriously expect to fight top male champions, but instead is showing her confidence. He mentioned that Shields has sparred with men for years, which likely builds her belief in her abilities.
So dominant in the female boxing world that she need a man to fight, but I don't believe she would actually step foot in the ring with those guys. Man, I'm going to tell you this. Claressa's been getting in the ring, sparring men since I've known her, so I felt like she'd get in the ring and give anybody problems.
On the other hand, Keith Thurman disagreed with that idea. He argued that Claressa Shields is not dominating high-level male fighters in sparring. According to him, she is mostly working with smaller or less experienced partners rather than top-level professionals.
She had the audacity to say, I spar men. And she puts this video of her sparring some kids that look like they just walked into my boxing club. They look like the softest amateurs I've ever seen. And she hits this boy with an overhand right. She's in the corner. She hits him with the overhand right. Boom! He eats that thing like some Lucky Charms. He don't take one step back. Yeah. He got hit square in his face. He don't take one. No, and he ate it like some Lucky Charms, man. Didn't take one step back. Her homegirl filming the whole thing was like, great right hand. Great right hand.
Thurman also said that Shields had called him out in the past when he was a champion, but it didn't gain much attention. He added that men's and women's boxing are very different, with separate standards and physical demands, making a serious crossover fight unrealistic.
What she has, when I was an undefeated champion, she still said the same thing, okay? But it got no attention, okay? So all Claressa Shields did, however she feels about Thurman, however she feels about this men versus women battle of the sexes event that she wants to do for whatever reason, she picked one of the hottest boxing nights of the year. Women don't even do 3-minute rounds, bro.
I know.
They don't even do 3-minute rounds. Like, what do you like? It's not even the same. It's not even the same.
Shocker Stevenson acknowledged the incredible achievements of Claressa Shields. However, he also believes that she would struggle against male champions. He emphasized that men's and women's boxing should remain separate, just like in other sports, due to physical and competitive differences.
How y'all get in the mix with her?
I've known her since a kid too. Like, she's somebody who kind of supported me from day one, and I support her the same way. Claressa really if she was a boy, bro, I don't think a girl can beat a man. That's the same thing like you ask basketball players.
Yeah.
Like, can a female basketball player beat a male basketball?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
LeBron.
Because Claressa be talking hot, though.
Nah, she's like that,
No,
though.
she like that, but she ain't.
If she was a boy, bro, that's what I was
What
trying
you
to
mean
tell
if
you.
she was a boy?
If she was a boy. If she was a boy, she'd be Floyd Mayweather. Hello.
I don't know.
If she was a boy,
no, you can't do that.
she will be Floyd Mayweather. How can she not?
Despite the criticism, Claressa Shields is still widely recognized as one of the greatest female boxers in history. She is a two-time Olympic gold medalist and has achieved undisputed champion status in multiple weight classes. Her dominance has played a major role in growing women's boxing. Even Floyd Mayweather Jr. has praised her, calling her one of the best to ever do it in women's boxing and recognizing her skill, dedication, and impact on the sport.
Question of all the fights that's happening this weekend, which one are you most excited about? Which one you say what is the outcome of that fight?
Well, Claressa Shields. I like to say Claressa. She's from Michigan, like myself. She's a native of Michigan, like myself. Two-time gold medalist. We like to call her the female TBE in the sport of boxing. And this is gonna give her a chance to redeem her first loss. She only has one loss throughout her whole career, so I'm excited for it. And we work with the same trainer, Gerald Tucker. Gerald Tucker is from the Mayweather trilogy, the Mayweather school. So I'm looking forward to seeing Claressa Shields this week.